Just before the video starts, there is a code for Spider-Man 2 I have put randomly in this video. Since I already got the game, I don't really need the extra code. So yeah, whoever finds the code first, I hope you enjoy the game.
Hey Pete, quick question.
Yeah, what's up, Miles?
English
No, please don't.
or Spanish?
Motherfucker! Maybe you got something in your nose. Sniffing that K, did you feel the hole?
So, I decided to create a brand new account to see how many platinum trophies can I get by the end of the year. So in today's video, I will be going for Spider-Man Remastered's platinum trophy. But there's a little twist, as I will be going for the platinum trophy without taking any damage. And I will also be playing on the hardest difficulty possible. So anytime I get hit, I will have to restart from the last checkpoint. Spider-Man Remastered has a total of 51 trophies, but I will also be doing the Remastered trophies, making it 56 trophies in total. So enough being said, let's start with the game starts off showing us a little bit of Peter's past life and a couple of Spider-Man references here and there. Hold on, Peter's phone is going off.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
Ah yes, today is the day that we get to beat the brakes off of Wilson Fisk. And once we suit up, we get some mail before we leave. Hey, bills! Responsibility! Hell no! And once we make it outside, we start making our way towards Wilson Fisk, where the real challenge of taking no damage truly begins. While making my way towards Fisk Tower, a few police officers were getting attacked by Fisk men. So coming in to help them, I had to go through this whole tutorial without getting hit. But of course that doesn't happen, as I already got hit by a random bullet. So after restarting, I made sure I did not get shot this time. That was a lie.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
After managing not to get hit by these magical bullets, I took out the rest of them, then continue making my way towards Fisk Tower. Once we get there, we meet up with Yuri, and she gives us the green light to go and take down Fisk. Making our way inside, we had to take out waves of enemies, and I managed to only get hit once during the whole thing. Taking out the remaining enemies, it was now time to fight Fisk. When I was taking out these turrets, I got hit a couple times here, because I thought you had to hide behind these pillars, but really you just gotta web up the turrets and throw at them. But once the turrets are gone, we can now take him out. And while fighting him, I only managed to get hit twice. The first hit was when I accidentally fell into this fire, and the second time I got hit is when I accidentally dodged into the fire. Who would have thought that Spider-Man's biggest weakness is fire? Anyways, I was then able to defeat Fisk and get him arrested, which gives us our very first trophy, knocking down Kingpin. Continuing on, we then make our way towards Peter's job, where he's working with Dr. Octavius to— never mind, I fucking skipped that cutscene. I think I was still on a speedrun mindset when I was working on a different type of video. Anyway, skipping these boring puzzles, we then meet up with Yuri, and we had to fix a couple surveillance towers, which will give us more data on the map, such as a couple crimes I had to stop. First one being a break-in, which I managed to not take damage. The second one, we was helping this lady from getting mugged, and I didn't take any damage. And the last one was stopping these thuggish individuals from robbing a store, and you guessed it, didn't take any damage. Also, while I was doing that speedrun video, I got the trophy Sticky and Tricky, weird trophy name, by doing 4 unique tricks before landing. This would probably been the same time I got this trophy anyways. While doing the surveillance towers, they also show where all of Peter's old backpacks are. And after collecting 5 bags, I got the trophy Lost and Found. Another one of the bags was right next to Uncle Ben's grave, so I decided to quickly say hi to him to get the trophy With great power
comes great big booty bitches.
And while swinging, I got the trophy King of Swing after completing a level 1 traversal benchmark. I then went to stop another crime, and I actually got hit a few times while doing this one, because I somehow still got hit even though the bullet is nowhere near me. I mean, look at this one, I literally dodged it. Anyways, after one more reset, I finally didn't take damage while doing it. Moving on, after doing all the surveillance towers, I got the trophy Amazing Coverage, and right after that, after collecting all of the backpacks, I got the trophy Backpacker. And right after that, I got the trophy Wing It after traversing across the city rooftops. But I literally don't know how I even got this trophy. All I was doing was swinging towards the next mission. Moving on, we then get a quick scene of our brand new suit.
Ah shit, here we go again. Man, the bitch is gonna love this. Aura. Swag. Peak Sigma male. Finna have all the bad bitches on my dick.
Man, the white spider on his suit just makes it look so iconic. It just works so well with the suit. Don't ask why I instantly switched to Tobey Maguire suit though.
Pizza!
Back to the story, we then make it to one of Fisk's construction sites where we have to take out the rest of Fisk's men. But before I do that, I went to go ahead and upgrade one of my gadgets and got the trophy, the scientific method. And it was now time to clear out this construction site. Taking out enemies one by one and wave by wave, I managed to get through every single wave without taking damage. And it was close too. I mean, the game literally forced me to use my suit ability as soon as a guy throws a flashbang. Anyways, I got 2 trophies. It's the base after completing all objectives in a base, and the untouchable Spider-Man after completing a base without taking damage. So if I need any type of proof that I'm actually not taking damage during this whole entire thing, there it is. After that, I then stopped a few crimes, took a few photos, and then I made my way towards Feast, where we celebrated Aunt May's 5-year anniversary at Feast. Hold on, gotta take a quick flick. After that, I then made my way inside the auction house to see why the alarm was going off. And it seems like a group called the Demons are breaking and entering. And so I quietly took them out, but one of them caught me lacking until...
Hey, Pete.
I'm hard right now.
we get saved by MJ. We then play as MJ and we sneak our way inside of an office. We then play around with the statue until a drawer opens up and we found a file inside with the name of Devil's Breath. After that, the demons then break inside of the auction house, so she had to hide inside of the storage room where we found her. After that, we then had to go take out the remaining demons while MJ makes her way out of here.
Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
What the fuck does that mean?
And while fighting the demons, I got a few trophies. The first one was and stay down after completing a level 1 combat benchmark. And I got the trophy Spider Sensible after perfect dodging 10 attacks. Anyways, after defeating everybody without taking damage, we take one of the demon masks and make our way out of there. We then see Peter and MJ on a date, but it quickly gets interrupted as Peter has to go back out being Spider-Man. We then get a call from Yuri that the Shocker escaped prison and he's crashing out again. So we chase after him around the city, and I also got hit during this, but this is the one time I'll say, okay, I fucked up my dodge by dodging forward straight into it. Anyways, we then catch up with Shocker and he goes right back to jail. After that, we take a little break and do a little bit of doom scrolling.
Why, yes, I do like talking to little kids.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Holy shit, another one? This the 4th one this month.
We make our way towards Martin Lee and we show him the demon mask that we picked up. But I don't know what else happened in this cutscene because I fucking skipped it. Anyways, heading back into the city to go and stop a crime. There's no way I took damage from this. I'm just too good. Fuck, I took damage! After stopping another crime, this time not taking any damage, we then make our way back to the lab and we see Dr. Octavius helping this guy with his prosthetic arm. I genuinely cannot remember why I was skipping all of the cutscenes. Moving on, after doing one of Harry's research stations where we had to collect a bunch of... I was really about to say fart clouds. I am a fucking child. We then make our way towards the bank as Shocker managed to escape prison once again. And after he punched the living shit out of us... yeah, that wasn't as bad as this. I know Spider-Man's whole thing is that he always gets back up, but how the fuck he get back up from this? Anyways, I then had to fight the Shocker, which was pretty easy. Only got hit here once. But after I defeated him, I then got the trophy Shock and Awe. Right after that, I then went to stop some more crimes, and I got hit twice while doing so. First one, I couldn't even see I had a dodge because there's fucking blue everywhere. And the second one, I got hit by a shockwave. Continuing with the story, we then make our way towards a shipyard because Yuri told us that the demons were supposed to be coming here. So after taking out Kingpin's men, we then investigate what the demons are looking for, and we get some help from Officer...
Oh, hell no.
Welcome to a new segment of the video called A History Lesson with Rolling Bana, where I will be teaching you some historical facts. Today we have a special reader for us. Say hello to AI Ian. Say hello to the audience, Ian.
Oi, fuck you, you bloody
Okay, hey, I think we should start with the reading.
Oi, piss off, you bloody waste man.
Please, just please read.
Whatever, bruv. Jefferson Davis was the first and only president of the Confederate States of America. the nation formed in 1861 by the secession from the Union of 11 Southern states. Born on the Mississippi frontier, Davis graduated from the United States Military Academy at West Point and became a slaveholding landowner on a plantation given to him by a wealthy older brother.
Oh, so what you're saying is that the Jefferson Davis inside of Spider-Man is named after a real-life Jefferson Davis that used to be a slave owner?
That's what I bloody just fucking said, you
You know, you could try to be nice, you know.
Or I could shove my bloody hand up your and rip your off and shove it up your mother's then
Okay,
grab a bloody wrench and shove it.
I have to edit all this. Could you please just read?
Whatever, bruv. He served in Congress and the Senate in the 1840s, fought with distinction in the Mexican War of 1846-48, and in 1853 was appointed Secretary of War by President Franklin Pierce. He returned to the Senate in 1857, where he advocated the spread of slavery to new territories. He was the unanimous choice of the seceding states to head the Confederacy.
Okay, I think that's enough reading. So Ian, what do you think we learned here today?
That you're a stupid fucking
Okay, we're done here. Once we make our way inside of the warehouse, we open up a few secret rooms until we find one that actually leads us to what the demons are looking for. But before we get there, it seems like the demons have already taken all of Kingpin's weaponry, as they are already loading it into a truck. So we quickly make our way outside to take them all out. And I managed to get hit here because I actually have no idea how I got hit. Anyways, the demons were then making their escape, so we quickly chase after them, and then this happened.
Give me that shit, bozo.
What the fuck? What damn it?
This motherfucker can't drive. Oh shit. Hold up, let me get my swagger back. Fuck! Holy shit, this semi-truck is almost as heavy as Queso. Are you fucking serious? Can anybody actually drive? Wow.
Yip yip hooray, we saved the day. I mean, we did run over somebody, but moving on, Peter becomes homeless.
Bro, they took all of my gooning material.
So we travel all across New York, searching through garbage trucks to find Peter's gooning material.
Yes, I found it. Now it's time for me to go.
I then did one of Black Cat's collectibles, where we had to find the hidden Black Cat plushies. And later on, we'll need to collect all of them in order to get the trophy Cat Prince. But for now, I got the trophy Cat's out of the bag. Moving on, after a good night's rest, we then head back into the city where I stop a crime real quick.
Go.
After that, we then get a call from Officer Davis that the demons might be doing something at one of Fisk's construction sites. So we make our way over there, taking them out, but a few of them is making their escape. So we try to stop them, but then things goes to shit real quick.
Stop right there, you criminal scum. You have violated the law. Oh wait, is that a fucking RPG? Oh, I think I twisted my left nut. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose so much aura if I don't clutch this. Shit. Alright, it's time to lock the fuck in. Here we go! Yes. Come on, Pete. Let's go! Too easy. Go, go, go. Bet Batman couldn't do that shit. Alright, time to end this. Oh shit. Ah, fuck! I gotta stay locked in. For the bitches. Hold up. Insane aura. I should probably get that. Wait, I fucked up, Ah, fuck, I twisted my left nut again. Alright, locking back in. Bro, I was stuck in an animation, what the fuck? Come here, bitch.
What the fuck?
Your breath stinks. See you, never, bozo. Alright, time to finish this. With maximum aura, time to activate my ultimate power. Go. I am oozing aura.
I'm never touching grass. Moving on, it was now time for Officer Davis's award ceremony. And while fast traveling over there, I got the trophy Born to Ride after riding the subway 5 times. Once we get there, we watch the ceremony as we see Officer Davis get his Medal of Honor award by the upcoming mayor, what the fuck? Norman Osborn. And while Officer Davis gives out his speech, Norman Osborn then skedaddles. Then Peter Spider Senses goes off as we see Martin Lee in. Wait, is that a bomb? After that explosion, it knocks out Peter, but we wake up in a different perspective, as we are now playing as Miles Morales. Well, a Miles Morales before he has aura, but then gains aura just for him to lose that aura by wearing that fucking disgusting suit! Anyways, Miles then gets up to go look for his dad. Making our way through all of the rubble, we quickly help out Miles's mom, and after getting caught, don't ask how I got caught, we finally manage to make it towards his dad. And Miles tries to fight one of the demons, but he instantly gets countered like the dude was fucking Batman. Luckily enough, Martin Lee came to stop the dude from killing Miles. We then see Miles over his father with a 1,000-yard stare, knowing that he's gonna have to don this shitty ass suit. What the fuck is that? We then attended Officer Davis's funeral, and right after that, I got the trophy. Demons emerge after completing Act 1. And now that we're done with Act 1, it's time to move on to... Once we figure out that Martin Lee is the leader of the demons, we start looking for some evidence so that we can take Martin Lee to jail. And so after taking out all the enemies, we then find out that this is one of the demons' base of operations, as they have a bunch of weapons, explosives, and a map planning out to take out all of Norman Osborn's campaign offices. We then make our way towards another one of the demons' bases, and taking out everybody again, we then make our way inside, and we find out the location of some more demon bases. Once we make our way back outside though, more demons appear, so we have to take them out again. I then got hit here after accidentally gooning.
Go.
After that, we then meet Silver Sable with her fine ass. And right after that, I crafted a new suit and got the trophy Snappy Dresser after wearing 5 new spider suits. We then make our way towards Feast as we make our way inside of Martin Lee's office to see if we can find any more evidence showing that he's the leader of the demons. And after snooping around for a little bit, we then find a secret room where we can also find a file with the same name of Devil's Breath. And after almost getting electrocuted,
Oh shit. That was close. Almost got my balls taste off.
we then make our way out without anybody notice. Oh shit.
Look, I was just gooning in there, I swear.
But luckily, Aunt May comes in to save the day. But we then follow Martin Lee and something weird happens.
Stop right there, you criminal scum. You have violated the law. Oh shit, not again. Don't touch me, you're homeless. Oh wait, I'm homeless. He got away. Damn. Should have gooned on him.
Oh, hell no.
After we figure out that Martin Lee has some type of power that makes people negative, wink wink. I know it's fucking obvious, shut up. We then make our way towards the lab where we see Dr. Octavius progress with his cybernetic prosthetic arm. After that, while doing this crime, I took damage off of some straight bullshit. Look at this. The fucker was shooting at somebody else and snapped towards me while shooting. How am I supposed to react to that? Moving on, MJ then invites Peter to her apartment to have a little dinner date, but we then cut to MJ sneaking inside of Tombstone's hideout. But this is literally just a setup for a side quest, so I'm already 2 months late with this video. We're gonna have to speed it up. After that, their date abruptly ends as Peter has to go and save a dude named Charles Standish, as he's being attacked by the demon. So once we make our way there, we then take out a few of the demons, and then this cop tells us where Charles is as we make our way towards the penthouse. After being an idiot and getting hit 3 times, we then see Charles being antagonized by the demons. So after taking out all the demons again, we then get him towards safety. Well, as long as he survives falling down his elevator shaft. But look at that, he does. Continuing on, we then get a call for Yuri to go ahead and check out this strange box. And we find out that is one of Taskmaster's boxes, where he has set challenges for us to do so that he can see how we perform. And the challenge was to get rid of all these bombs before they explode. After getting rid of all of them at a phenomenal pace, I then got the trophy Short Fuse after getting spectacular or better in a Taskmaster bomb challenge. And I also got Master's Education after getting the highest rank in a Taskmaster challenge. I went to go stop a crime and of course I got hit by a fucking missile. After a quick reset, we then make our way towards a Halloween party where we are looking for a guy named Isaac Delaney to see if he knows anything about Devil's Breath. We then make our way through the party as we see some people dressed up as Spider-Man's classic villains. Yeah, I just thought about it. Why are they dressing up as villains? Like, aren't they dressing up people that literally do terrorism? Anyways, making our way inside while taking out a few demons, we then find Isaac Delaney as it seems like he's getting interrogated by Martin Lee. We then come in and try to stop him, but I guess he didn't want to be in the story anymore. So we take out the remaining demons, and while Martin Lee makes his escape, he turns a bunch of innocent people negative.
Think fast!
So we gently apprehend them, somewhat gently. We then make our way towards Obscore's tower as we try to look for more information on Devil's Breath. So we start making our way up the tower, and once we make our way inside, we get on Norman Osborn's computer and we find out that Devil's Breath is very contagious and makes people very ill, aka We also find out that a guy named Dr. Michaels is the only person that holds the sample of Devil's Breath. Moving on, we then have to do another MJ mission. For fuck's sakes. She then makes her way inside of a tent where we see Charles Standish, and she managed to get some info out of him as he tells her that the Sable unit is moving Dr. Michaels to a brand new safe house, and the demons are planning on doing something at Grand Central. But just before he could say anything else, Peter comes in and tries to save MJ. This dude is so clumsy that he managed to knock himself out. After that, I then went to go stop another crime, and you already know the drill, I got hit. But we then make our way back to the lab where we check up on Dr. Octavius's progress, as he's now able to make the arms move by just using his mind. Wow! He also has some weird drawings that kind of looks like an octopus arm. Dr. Octavius can be so quirky at times. We then go check up on Miles as he's getting attacked by a couple of thuggish individuals. So we helped him out and then we taught him how to throw a good punch.
Okay, only this time, just let me have it. Right on the jock, okay?
Uh-oh. We then see the Sable unit starting to escort Dr. Michaels towards the new safe house. But of course things never go as planned as the demons then show up and tries to steal the Devil's Breath sample. But we come in just in time to stop them. And so making our way through New York, trying to stop the demons, and managing to only get hit once. We then confront Martin Lee, and then he uses his negative power to take us to some strange place. And after a lot of yapping, I was bored, look at me just pressing fucking circle. We then had to do a mini boss fight, where we had to fight Martin Lee and destroy the demon mask. And after getting hit a total of 3 times, we then snap back to reality, no Eminem. We then stop the truck from killing a bunch of innocent people. But Martin Lee manages to escape with the serum. We then cut to, oh my god, why is there another one? I swear, if I have to do one more MJ mission, I'm going to fucking crash out, I swear! Anyways, the demons then appear, taking out all the security and locking the place up. But with Peter and MJ working together, they manage to take out a few demons. But then Martin Lee starts tweaking.
Nigga.
Whoa!
What the fuck did he just say?
There's no need to be using that word now. Anyways, the demons then activated a device that will spread the Devil's Breath. So MJ has to go in and disarm it. And after successfully disarming it, we then go back as Peter taking out the remaining demons. But Martin Lee was trying to make his escape, so we quickly get to him, and this starts another little mini boss fight. And I instantly got hit.
Try!
Making my way through the fight and managing to get hit 3 more times. We then defeat Martin Lee by electrocuting him. How is he alive? But the controls for the train are now destroyed, so we have to figure out a way to stop the train. And since our first attempt didn't work out so well, we'll have to do the more brute force option. Anyways, Martin Lee is then arrested. We go right back to MJ and Peter having relationship problems. Ah yes, I love to see my favorite superhero struggle with the bitch. We then go check up on Dr. Octavius again, and we see that he got the prosthetic arms working a little too well, as he's now made him into the little octopus arm fetish that he had on the board. We also do a quick diagnostics test, and we can see that it's absolutely fucking up his mind. But who cares about that when the Devil's Breath sample was stolen again, and there's a whole riot going on inside of the prison. So after getting a ride from Yuri, we then make our way over there trying to stop the prisoners. While making my way through the courtyard, I managed to get hit 3 times, but I also managed to get the trophy, grinding all the way by maxing out one of the benchmark types. Anyways, after taking care of the prisoners, we then make our way back to Yuri as she takes us deeper inside of the prison, as this is where all of the supervillains reside at, like Electro for example. Oh shit. Making our way through the prison, we then see a couple of Spider-Man villains, such as Rhino, Scorpion, Vulture, and of course Electro. After chasing Electro and taking damage, all of the villains then group together and attack Spider-Man at once, actually managing to take him down. They also started jumping him like it's not an unfair fight, and as Spider-Man is trying to crawl away, somebody else joins in. Dr. Octavius then becomes Doc Ock, and then this forms the Sinister Six. We then see Peter. How the fuck did he get a barrel? Anyway, that ends Act 2, giving us the trophy, the Six assemble, and this moves us on to going straight into Act 3. Doc Ock then releases Devil's Breath out into the open, infecting everybody in order to expose Norman Osborn for creating it. We then see Peter again back up and ready for action, as now New York has turned into a complete war zone. As prisoners are free, the demons are running about, Sable units are not only imprisoning innocent people, but they also are targeting Spider-Man. So you know what that means. More ways for me to get fucking hit. We then get a call from Yuri saying that a couple of police stations are getting attacked and needs our help. Once we get there, we then have to stop Electro from covering the whole building in electricity, and another one we had to stop Rhino and a couple of prisoners causing havoc around the police station. And managing to get hit 3 times, we finish up helping out the precincts. We then get a call from MJ saying that they need help as Miles and May are stuck inside of a burning building. So once I make my way there, I accidentally webbed to one of the stairs and took the slightest bit of damage. So after resetting, we come in and manage to get everybody out of the building. But then Peter gets hit by some debris and he shoots out his web as his last resort. And luckily Miles came in clutch and saved Peter. After that, they rest up for a little bit, but of course we have to get right back to work as we try to locate where Doc Ock is at. And once we find the trail, we follow it and it leads us to a secret hideout where he was setting up a plan to completely destroy Oscorp and get revenge on Norman Osborn. But then Peter quickly makes his way out of there as the place was rigged to explode, but then instantly gets caught by Vulture and he takes him towards Electro where they both can fight Spider-Man, which leads us into a very underwhelming boss fight. I'm not gonna lie. Just ignore that I got hit 3 times. It's just a trend now. But once we defeat them, Peter then takes a quick nap. And right after he wakes up, we get the trophy Grounded after defeating Electro and Vulture. And now that they're taken care of, we can go ahead and focus on Rhino and Scorpion. But then Scorpion gets a jump on us and infects us with a poison. So we make our way through this twisted New York as we find some resources to make a cure. But then Peter starts hallucinating about Dr. Octavius as he feels like he let Dr. Octavius become a villain when he could have done something to help him. But once we make our way towards the lab, we then go through one more hallucination as we have to fight multiple hallucinations of Scorpion. And after getting hit once, we then defeat all of the Scorpions, and then we make our way towards the workbench where we can create a cure, healing Peter, but it also makes him a little freaky. Hey yo! We then make our way back towards Feast where Peter checks up on Aunt May and help around for a little bit. He also checks up on Miles, but he wouldn't answer. We then cut to him as he tries to get some medical supplies for Feast, but a bunch of prisoners get in his way. Miles manages to get the medicine, but then Rhino appears, and now Miles has to try and escape from Rhino. And so after we make our escape, and I definitely did not fail, Miles then gets confronted by a couple of prisoners and knocks one of them the fuck out. We then go back as Peter as it was now time to defeat Rhino and Scorpion. And this boss fight was even easier. The only time I actually took damage was when I was too close to Scorpion. But once we defeat them, we then get the trophy Sting and Smash. After that, we then play, oh my god, bro. I'm about to crash out! Whoa, wait, what just happened? When did Peter get here? Oh yeah, I also got the trophy Arachnophobia after performing 75 stealth takedowns, but that was around the time I was crashing out. After that, we then make our way towards Martin Lee as he's trying to get the anti-serum for Devil's Breath. And while taking out the demons and the Sable units, I only managed to get hit here twice. We then make our way inside to look for Martin Lee. And after somehow taking damage, we can also hear Norman getting attacked by Martin Lee. We then come in to stop him, which leads us into another boss fight. And let me explain this fight in its simplest form. As I managed to only get hit once because I don't know what the fuck type of move was that. And after a long fight against Martin Lee, we then defeat him and we get the trophy Staying Positive. Martin Lee then gives us the anti-serum, but then Doc Ock comes in and instantly puts us to sleep and steals the anti-serum. And he also kidnapped Norman Osborn. We then move on to Peter immediately getting rushed towards Feast as he's badly injured. But once Peter's feeling slightly better. He then go checks on Aunt May, and she is really not doing good at all. And so it was now time for Peter to go and stop Doc Ock. But then a spider crawls off of MJ's jacket. Yeah, we already know, keep it pushing. We then make it towards the lab, and it was now time for the final mission, where we create a brand new suit to go ahead and defeat Doc Ock. We then see Doc Ock on top of Oscorp's tower as he was about to kill Norman Osborn, but we quickly save him, and it was now time to fight to get the anti-serum back. And this was probably the only boss fight I actually struggled in, as I somehow managed to get hit 11 times. Yeah, I'm not editing all that, you're just gonna have to believe me on that one. But managing to pull through, we then finished up the fight with fighting Doc Ock on the side of the building, and I somehow managed to still get hit. But after a long fight, we then defeat Doc Ock, get the anti-serum from him, and then Peter says his final goodbyes to an old friend.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can. Peter? Even when it hurts like hell. Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
And once we make our way back towards Feast, Peter then talks to Aunt May as they say their final goodbyes to each other.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben would be too.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you do.
And then Peter has to make the choice of either saving Aunt May or saving New York, and so he chose the responsible option. After that, we then see everybody's getting cured from Devil's Breath. Then we see Aunt May being buried next to Uncle Ben. We also see Dr. Octavius being thrown into prison. And then the game ends with MJ and Peter finally getting back together. And we can now roll the credits. Finally, I'm done with the story. We also get a little tease of Venom. Yeah, we know this too. You did all the games ass backwards. And right after the credits, we then get the trophy Endgame for completing Act 3. But now that we're done with the story, it's time to move on to Now we may be done with the story, but that doesn't mean I'm done with the challenge, as I still have to try to go for this platinum trophy without taking damage. As the first time I got hit after the story was when I was doing a crime activity and I fell on top of a grenade. But for some reason I could have reset from the last checkpoint, so I did the best next option and just left the crime. But then I was able to reset. So let's go ahead and start off with the first trophy being Hero for Hire. After reaching towards the top of Avengers Tower, I accidentally edited out this trophy during the story, so I'm just gonna place it here. The next trophy I was going for was R&D, and in order to get this trophy, I would have to complete every single one of Harry's research stations. And some of the stations had me avoid these bandwidth fields, as if I were to touch it, I would take damage. Another one I had to do was to turn invisible in order to destroy these drones that are stealing data. And the last one I did before getting the trophy, I had to connect all of these antennas together while trying to dodge a bunch of lightning during a lightning storm. And I only managed to get hit 4 times. And after I finished all of them, I got the trophy R&D. I think I hit here because I was literally just swinging towards them and I got shot. No indicator, no nothing. The next trophy I got was Sightseeing, after taking pictures of every single landmark, and I got hit here once while trying to stop a crime. While going for a bunch of Taskmaster trophies, next trophy I got was Spy Hunter, after getting spectacular level while doing one of Taskmaster's drone challenges. Anyways, I then went to go upgrade a few of my gadgets, and I randomly got the trophy Science for the win, after crafting 15 upgrades. Right after that, I then went to do one of Taskmaster's combat challenges, and in this one, I had to defeat all enemies before the time runs out. And after doing that without taking damage, I then got the trophy Fist of Fury, after getting spectacular level on a combat challenge. I was then making my way towards another Taskmaster's challenge, but then I got captured by the man himself, and so we had to fight him. But that fight shortly lived as I took damage. But luckily I got captured again so I can actually do the fight. And after gooning on him in multiple different ways, he couldn't handle the power of the gooning and ran away. I then went to do another combat challenge and I managed to get hit here twice. After that, I then went to do a stealth challenge and I definitely did not fail once. After taking out the last guy, I then got the trophy Ninja after getting spectacular level in a stealth challenge. After finishing up the last Taskmaster challenge, I then got the trophy Challenge Finder after completing every single Taskmaster challenge at least once. And right after that, I got captured by Taskmaster again to have our rematch. And once again, using the power of gooning, I then defeat Taskmaster and got the trophy Master of Masters. One to go. After that, I then went for the trophy Cat Prince, and once we find all of Black Cat's plushies, it then leads us towards her hideout in which she left a little present for us, and this also gives us the trophy. Moving on, while doing a side quest where we had to stop this guy from impersonating Spider-Man before he gets hurt, he then gets surrounded by a bunch of fist men, so we had to come in and save him. And while doing this mission, I managed to get hit twice. Moving on, after taking damage while trying to stop a crime, I then went ahead and did the Tombstone side quest. And while trying to figure out a way to make Tombstone weaker, I got hit while using my suit ability. Anyways, once we're able to make an antidote that can weaken Tombstone, we then make our way towards Tombstone's hideout and we give him the antidote, which makes us able to defeat him. And this fight was pretty cool, mostly because of Don Toliver's album, as they both got the same biker aesthetics. But after we defeat him, we then get the trophy Tombstone Takedown. Moving on, while doing another side quest, I was then stopping a vehicle and that got me the trophy Overdrive after doing 10 vehicle takedowns. Taking more damage, I then started Howard's quest where we had to find all of his lost pigeons. And this was pretty simple as they were basically just collectibles. So once we found all of them, we then get the trophy Pigeon Hunter. I then started up the side quest where we had to help a bunch of college students that were infected by Martin Lee during the Halloween party get back to normal.
Steve! Come on, I just saved you!
And in the final mission, we had to stop a whole football team from causing havoc at Washington Square Park. And after getting hit once, we did finish up the side quest, giving us the trophy Schooled. But we also got the trophy Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man after completing all side missions. I then went back to the lab to finish up the optional puzzles. Well, finish as in skipping every single one of them. I then got the trophy A Bit of a Fixer-Upper. Then I went for the next trophy, Spider-Man About Town, after greeting 10 civilians. But of course, I had to do it wearing the right suit.
Fire crisis coming through!
Then you can catch all the crooks you want.
After that, I then went ahead and did all of the bases to get all of the base trophies. And to save time, I'm just going to show you how many times I got hit. Oh, that was such a pain in the ass. And while doing all of those bases, I also got the trophy Hug It Out after knocking together 10 pairs of enemies with trip mines. And I also got the trophy So Many Hits after achieving a 100 hit combo. And right after that, I then unlocked all of my skills to get the trophy Superior Spider-Man. And right after that, I maxed out all my gadgets to get the trophy Full Arsenal. And right after that one, I then unlocked all of the suits to get the trophy A Suit for All Seasons. I was then just stopping a crime, but I randomly got the trophy Neighborhood Watch after completing all faction crimes in a district. But that's actually perfect timing as I need to complete all faction crimes in order to get the very last trophy before the platinum. But of course I wouldn't do this without getting hit multiple times. So here's a little montage of that happening.
Oh shit, here we go again.
After all of that, I then finished the final crime and got the trophy I Heart Manhattan after completing 100% of all districts, and then we can finally get the platinum trophy, The Greater. Thank you all very much for watching the video. If you want to see more content like this, then here's a playlist where I platinum all of Insomniac's Spider-Man games. And if you just want to see me platinum some other games, here's another playlist for you. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.